Hello and welcome to another episode of Herman's RV Holidays. I'm Adam and I'm sitting in Herman right now. And today I'd like to talk to you about a little addition that I want to add to Herman. Now while we're on holiday, I use my laptop here, and the thing is, it's great, you know, I do my editing or whatever, and but there's one key problem, and it is this. So there's the power cable. There's the power cable, and basically it gets in the way. It's a trip hazard. So what I want to do is fit another plug socket underneath the table. Now with the table out of the way, this is where I want to put the extra socket, just around about here. So that's the end, but where does it start? Well, it starts in the wardrobe actually, and I'll show you. Here we have the wardrobe. That there is our water heater. We'll start from here. We go underneath, following all these other cables underneath the floor, round here underneath the floor under there, underneath the bathroom, and through underneath the seat back to here. I think it's going to be pretty simple. In my head, at least, and this is my plan. In my head, it's as simple as connecting one end of the cable to the MCB, which is that switchy thing. I'll get onto that in a minute. Running a cable, anchoring it down to this point, and then just, it's like wiring a plug, but the opposite way around. I'm not an electrician, although I have some idea of how electricity works, amps, volts and whatevers. But whatever you do, you need to get it checked out by an electrician, or at least ask an electrician if they could do it. It's slightly different than home electrics, but you have no ring in a motorhome, unlike in a house. Yeah, let's get on and do that. First thing I think I need to do is route that cable. But what cable should I use? Well, that really depends on your motorhome. Looking back at the MCB, it tells me here B10. Now I think that means it's 10 amps, which makes a lot of sense actually from other things I've noticed. This is it will blow at 10 amps, and what that means is that if you power things like hair dryers and kettles, all that power consumption, if it goes over 10 amps in my case, then that switch will just trip like this. So just like that. So that's on, it'll just trip. So the cable that I'm using is, well, I guess you can describe it as like extension lead cable. It's 3-core round flex. It says here rating of 16 amps, which is way more than I need, because of course if you're over that 16 amps, that trip will trip. That MCB will trip. Size 1.5 millimeters squared. That's the thickness of the cable. I have just managed to feed the cable all the way underneath the bathroom, etc. You can see it here. There's one end, goes through the hole there, and the other end is here, passing through underneath the floor just there. So there's the cable. Now, how did I do that? It's taken me a while, and I was trying a few things. Now, I tried a few things, jiggery pokery, a fishing rod to poke it through, but in the end, I ended up using this thing. Now, I'm a gadget guy, and I love my gadgets, but this is probably the most unusual, but it's the best gadget I've got, including all my computers, my laptop, my iPad, cameras. This thing is the most useful lifesaver in the entire world, and I guarantee your life will change if you buy this. It's a snake cam, and it looks like this. So this is the handle. Let's switch it on, and we can see that can you see the little display? Now at the end here is a camera with a light on it, and on the screen you can actually see the camera I'm using, the GoPro, right? And we also have this hook on the end. this little thing you could just a little accessory, put the hook on the end. But yeah, see if we can do this. Yeah, so this is the best gadget I've got, and I think you should get this gadget as well, a snake cam. It cost, I think it's about between 40 and 80 pounds. I can't really remember now, but you need one of these, right? You definitely need one of these. The most useful gadget you will ever buy. Now comes a point of no return, and that is drilling the hole. So what do I need to do? Well, I bought this. This is the plug socket I'm going to be using, and it's very small, very compact. It's for motorhomes and caravans rather. You can actually use a house one, but I thought I'd go with that. This is the backing of it. So that has to go through the hole. Now then, I've got myself a 51 mil saw cutter, and I've got to drill a big hole in Herman now. Not looking forward to it, but it has to be done. Okay, so I've got my goggles on, I've got some hand protection, and here goes. I've marked it out the cross there where I want to put the drill, and taped up the area so that I don't damage the wood so much. Okay, there's my hole. Does that fit? Oh, perfect! Look at that! What's the other side like? Oh, yes! I couldn't be happier. Okay, so as you can see, I've wired up my socket. Blue to neutral, yellow, green to earth, and the brown is the live. And look how neat that is. Look how neat that is. It's a piece of art, I tell you. So now I need to drill it, I need to screw it to the wood. Fantastic, so that goes on there. And finally, the cover, done. Okay, so we're back in the wardrobe again. This is the MCB, miniature circuit breaker. Herman, this is all Herman has. If I take the cover off, some motorhomes of course may be different. With the cover off, you can see what it looks like. It's massive wires. But basically this big thick one here is coming in from the electric point, which is on the other side of the wall. That comes in, goes into the top of the circuit breaker, and everything else is all this mass of wires really. So you got the heater, and you got the other wall sockets, etc. And I need to find a space for the earth, the earth, the live, and the neutral. And there is only one slot left on on each one of these bunches here. So I'm going to wire some connectors to the end of this and see how we get on. This should be the last step, other than tidying the cables. So this is it. This is the moment of truth now. We've got electric in Herman. He's switched on. The sockets work. I haven't tested this one yet. So this is a halogen lamp, and I'm just going to plug it in, switch it on. Moment of truth. Fantastic! Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm delighted about that. That is really good. Thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, share, or even subscribe. But that is awesome. Thank you very much again for watching. Bye bye now. See you in the next episode. I don't know why I keep saluting. Bye bye now. I did it again. Look. Thanks for watching our video. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed, or leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe for more video updates, or maybe even watch one of our previous videos. Bye bye now.